Hey, shalom, shalom. I want to start by saying, call Allah, Yahweh Shemi Shai, Yahweh Shemi Shai, Bashim Kakadas Brakatham. Double honors to our apostles who are elders who rule well, and blessings and salutations to you brothers out there teaching and enduring true sincerity. This is Ra'ab Amaf with the Nebraska camp. This is GMS, any push to the mark. I wanted to do this lesson. I was watching this video earlier, having in the post-production, showing a pro-Palestine protest, and as you see, it's a large number. It's a large number in America. That's where they say it's at anyway. You know, nowadays, man, you don't know what is up and what is down dealing with man. So, you know, but this is where it's said to be. You know, and I'm not putting this out to say, oh, I'm pro or I'm against whatever. You know, so, because really to hell with both of them, you know, but the point that's being made here is that, you know, this protest proves that Esau's sorceries is growing weak, man, growing weak. Okay, so that leads me to one of my scriptures I like to pull out on the highways, man. All right, and it goes into Isaiah 47:12. It says, "Stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorcery, okay, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit. If so thou be thou mayest if so be thou mayest prevail." You know, and once you go into verse 12 in the NLT, it says, "Now use your magical charms, use the spells you have worked at all these years. Maybe they will do you some good. Maybe they can make someone afraid of you." You see, and this protest is an I believe is in a physical manifestation that your propaganda isn't working, because, you know, protests for the most part isn't a controlled thing. You know what I'm saying? I say for the most part because I do believe that, you know, there are agent provocateurs and or, you know, Black Lives Matter organizations that organize protests, but it's not real. Okay, you know, it's an agenda. But as far as this protest, I believe to be real, and I believe it's, you know, the people speaking up, no matter how much propaganda that's being pushed through CNN, Fox, ABC, you know, through the athletes, you know, through whatever outlet of propaganda. Because once you talk about magic, you know, that's really just convincing somebody to act a certain way through persuasion or through tricks, okay, through lying, because magic is really just lying, okay. To make somebody believe something disappeared, you lying. You're a bold-faced fucking lie. You just made it look like you made it disappear, right? So it's the same concept when it comes down to the media, the social media, these actors, crisis actors. You got all these stories. Oh, the kids. But look at these numbers, man. Look at these people. You know what I'm saying? So, and you go to verse 13, it says, "Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee." Yeah, it says, "All the advice you receive has made you tired. Where are all your astrologers, those astrologers who make predictions each month? Let them stand up and save you from the multitude of your let them stand up and save you from what the future holds." You see, and the future holds destruction, CTD. Okay, circling the drain. Babylon is circling the drain, and that's what the future is. And Esau can see it himself, so they'll try to do counter moves to counteract, the vibration that's out. But Esau can't control the spirit, nor can he make people think differently all the time, really, because his mark is being lifted. You know what I'm saying? His hold, that blessing that the Lord gave. Yeah, the blessings that Salakia had got kicked out, but the blessing that Isaac had gave Esau, man. The fatness of the earth, the sword. Okay, Esau's able to go everywhere he want, anywhere he want, take all kind of resources, but that is changing. People are fighting back. People are come up with their own ideas. People are come up with their own ways to govern their country. And this is beautiful, because this is one of the beautiful ends that Esau has to realize. There's nothing he could do, no tricks, no propaganda at this point. What about the babies? Hey, man, at the Planned Parenthood and forget the Roe versus Wade and all that. Is like, people are just tired, bro. You don't wore everybody out to the point they're insensitive to babies dying. They're insensitive to people dying. You didn't use so much propaganda. It's like, man, it's another set of war. Like, fuck, Oh, yeah. So, Salakia, almost missed the point that I wanted to bring out as well, because of all this rioting that's happening. In Isaiah 19:2, it says, "And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof." Yeah, because, there's people on one side with the Palestinian side, people on the Israeli side. There's people doing the funding, and it's causing a big division. It says the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, because there's a standard. And when you got a breakage in the opinion, and you're not united, so you're going to be, as the scriptures say, a house divided against itself shall not stand. Okay, which is ultimately proof that this place is going down by the people being divided, especially on a political point. Especially when there's propaganda that's. Yeah, the propaganda is pretty much pushing for one side. It's going on the Israeli side. But then these people are counteracting that, because ultimately the Lord's in control of all the spirits on the face of this earth. And, just like Esau has his tricks, the Lord has his plan and his schedule. And the schedule is for, the wars, rumor of wars, Egyptians against Egyptians, civil war, class war, racial divide, area wars, world wars, other wars, as far as Palestine, Israel, Russia, Crimea, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Political wars through different countries, and as an elder brother, I was, all this is just it's showing that, if it's not the Lord that's doing it on the right-hand side, on the left-hand side, you got the Richard Lee bankers that are doing it, because all this fighting and bombing, and they're sitting there and they're having meetings together at the same time. You don't have a meeting with nobody about economics while you killing their citizens, which shows that, ultimately they all working in cahoots, because they all want to get everybody under their thumb via through the MOT to the B. So with that being said, once they call all Yabashim Yashai, Yabashim Yashai, Bashim Kokarash Bakatam. Shalom.